Every so often, a boy band comes along who can make girls weep with just a glance. Girls of the world, get out your handkerchiefs. Number 6, One Direction.
We love One Direction.
I do too.
One Direction is a perfect combination of great personalities and music. What girl doesn't want 5 guys telling them how pretty she is?
They're cute, huh?
They are getting 35,000 new Twitter followers a day. They are the band that nobody can kind of get enough of.
Thanks to the keen-eyed and ear of America's favorite prickly Brit Simon Cowell, Liam, Harry, Niall, Zayn, and Louis combined their awesomeness in 2010.
They all wanted to be in X Factor, obviously the British version, as solo artists. And it was only when Simon Cowell said, actually, you might work well together as a group, that they started performing together.
We enjoy being in the band so much more than we do solo artists. It's so much more fun, you know. We've all made 4 new best mates.
With a ton of Twitter followers, 204 million YouTube views, and an army of Facebook fans, One Direction's 2012 show at Madison Square Garden sold out in 10 minutes.
One Direction is the perfect example of what effect a boy band can have on girls. Harry Styles from One Direction walks in a room and girls start crying. He doesn't even have to touch her. All he has to do is look at her, and she like melts. And she's going to remember that for the rest of her life.
One Direction finished 3rd on X Factor, but their 2011 release, Up All Night, became the first UK album in history to debut at #1 on the US charts.
You can always tell how popular somebody is by how big they are on Tiger Beat or Bop magazine. Up until this point, we haven't had anybody really take over a cover like One Direction did.
Hit single What Makes You Beautiful has already sold nearly 3 million copies in the US and been covered on Glee.
I'm going to be crucified for saying this, but I love that song.
I had a rehearsal with Justin Bieber. He's talking about One Direction, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, it really hit out of nowhere.
They are tapping into what a girl needs to hear at that age, making her feel like she's the only girl on the planet.
We were in Ireland. Basically, there was this girl like at the side of our bus, and like she was like right near the window here, so I was like waved at her, like just out the window, and she just fainted.
When we left Radio City the other night after the last gig on the tour, we just looked behind the car, and it was like hundreds of girls just running through traffic.
I went and watched the boys' side of stage and I had to put earplugs in. It was so loud.
Welcome to America, boys. Enjoy the ride. And remember, we drive on the right here.